All right, we should be live, and we are. Hey, everybody, welcome back to another RSG lunch stream. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. Glad to be a part of your day wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, or evening, whether you're just getting to work, whether you're at work and having your lunch, or you're just heading home. TGIF to all you guys out there in TV land. Glad to have you guys here on this Friday as we continue our epic journey of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. Joining me on this epic adventure, we've got Grimm the Mechanic, who's muted.
If I could find the mute button.
Yes.
How's it going?
Yes. Science. And then also we've got Dr. Finn, medicine woman, the troll extraordinaire, who is not feeling good right now.
I'm feeling fine. My voice is not.
Yes. So he's still a little under the weather. So
I'm not dead yet.
No, you're quite dead.
I feel happy.
No, you feel very sad. You're seeing the lights coming for you. But we're glad to have you guys here on this TGIF. Make sure you say hello in chat. We like to shout out everybody at the beginning, say hi to everyone. So send your greeting out there. Whip out your pickles. Do whatever it is you want to do to say hi to the crew and everybody else in chat. We like to be social that way. Make sure if you have questions, you get those questions into the chat as well. And the way that works, if you have a question, make sure you put a question for your statement. We'll get those scooped up and we will get those read after we do our fun stuff. And that includes me suffering through mod depression. We're going to do a Ross review today, and then we'll get to your questions and we'll have fun. And then today, during the live Q&A, me and Finn will be doing our version of the live Q&A for you guys. It's always very popular and fun, and so we like to have fun with you guys doing that. So that being said, glad to have you guys here. As I said, TGIF, I know it's time for the weekend for a lot of us, so glad to have you guys aboard. If I miss anything, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, check out our Patreon. Okay, I can't think of anything else. All right, so we'll get into all that fun stuff, but let's see who's out there in TV land. Say hi to all the boys and girls out there. Say what's going on. So let's say hi. But make sure you do say hi. We do like to say hi to everybody. So Yuta says, happy Friday, everyone. Hope all is well and happy. Yes, Yuta, I hope your work day goes well. You can get home soon. Dr. Feelgood says, happy Friday, skewers. Can't wait for the RSG approved developer Q&A. Yes, it will be coming, Dr. Feelgood. Nobunaga says, happy Friday. What's the over-under a number of art questions in the dev Q&A today? What do you think, Finn? Over 9,000 or less than 9,000?
No, hopefully they only have a few art questions.
I mean, good Lord.
I will give credit to CG because they supposedly found a fix for the whole shard issue. We will give them credit when it's due.
Yes,
they did find a solution for that.
They did. That's a great job.
Now they do have to find a way to get the people back their shards, but yeah.
Yeah. So the progress is being made, and you know what? That's a good thing. And so when they do good stuff, as I said, we give them credit when the credit's due. That's a great job. So keep it up, CG. That's the kind of stuff we want to report on. We don't want to report on you stepping on your crotch. So Nobunaga says, happy Friday. We already did that one. Matt Bailey says, gracious good morning, gentlemen, like he always does. Glad to have you here, Matt. Proper Catch says, howdy ho, boys and girls. What's all the ruckus? Well, Finn hit puberty and it's been a problem since. Foreigner says, hello there. So does McHealth19. He says, hello there. Dr. Gonzo H, my good luck charm for GAC. Oh, speaking of GAC, we're facing one of our RSG. I finally got an RSG member that I'm facing in GAC, and it's perfect. That's in the finals. It's going to be with Gavin Mothma. I'm super excited. I've been talking with him in health. He's going in Discord. He's going to be recording his battles against me, and then we can have a look at those while I'm doing battles against him. So it'll be a lot of fun. So we'll do that tomorrow right after the Jedi Academy. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be a lot of fun. Dash Rip Rock, that's a new name I haven't seen before. Welcome, Dash. Says hello and happy last day of 3v3 to Finn and other haters out there. Yes. Well, we hate 3v3, but I still hit Cabber. Oh, God. Skywalker Vader is saying, hello, everyone. And he whipped out his pickles. There's our first pickle sighting of the day from Skywalker Vader. Or some, as Granda called him, Shadow Walker or something. Good Lord. Bad Rongo said, someone put whiskey in my coffee this morning. Happy Friday, skewers. Well, that's the way I like to wake up to breakfast in the morning, is whiskey in the old coffee. BCM,
Hey,
Big
breakfast
Country...
of champions
Yes,
right there.
That's science. That's full of vitamins and minerals. Big Country Mag says, how's it going, skewers? Hey, BCM, the Viking himself. Rooster says, hey, skewers, from the archery trade show in Indianapolis. Very nice. Pick up some good tights there for me for our Robin Hood adventures coming soon. Angel Chiss says, hello, all. How does Kyra feel?
Wait, did he say archery?
Yes, archery.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I wanted to get a bear bow, but I haven't had the time really to keep up with my archery in a while.
So does that mean he's a man in tights?
We're men, manly men. We're men in tights.
Tight.
Yes.
We go throughout the forest looking for fights.
Yeah, this cold lets me sound like Ouchie. It's
we're
pretty
men
awesome.
in fights. We run from the rich. We give to the poor. That's right.
We may look like
Pansies.
pansies, but watch what you say, or else we'll put
Watch
out your lights. We're men, men in tights.
Oh God.
Na 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 na
No. Hi, Ouchie.
Hi.
You're actually joining us on the lunch stream. I'm so honored.
Oh, well, I'm glad to be here.
Well, we're always glad to have you here, Ouchie.
I will be right back.
Yes,
I have a work.
we're always glad to have you here when you can be here, Ouchie. And she's got her no pickle. Are you still against the pickle now, Ouchie? It's still as your little symbol
I have
there.
freed myself from the pickle.
Oh, what did you do to free yourself from the pickle? Just went cold turkey?
Yeah.
There's a cold turkey, give up the pickle kind of action. Okay.
Yep. Cold pickle.
Cold pickle. There you
Gave
go.
it up. Cold pickle.
The pickle no longer has any power over her.
No.
Exactly.
No, it doesn't. All right. Rooster says, art questions depend on how many questions Zyla submits. That's right. Thunder Jedi is really into the art and stuff, so that'll be fun to watch. Maz is here, the lovely Maz Kanata. Hi, Maz. Hi, Maz. Love you, Maz. James O. Mahoney says, hey, Finn and everyone. And then the damn thing updated, so I have to go back and scroll up and see where we're at. Ronan Zai says, last time was all about the artwork. Maybe this time we will be all about the audio improvements. Well, that's true. Gino says, hello there, skiers. Welcome to the Cabber Club. Yes, Cabber Club is Cabber Die. Ouchie, how's your cabberness going?
I'm trapped in carbonite this time.
Oh, my God, Ouchie, why would you do that? You've got to maintain your awesome cabberness.
I'm so far down in carbonite, I'm in Kyber from the last one.
Oh, my God, that's incredible. All right, Yuta says, Rooster, love archery. There we go. Let's see here. Bad Rongo says, did you say Abe Lincoln? No, man. I love that movie. Like, oh, my God, sir, you lost your arms. But you grew a nice set of tits. Yuta says, I don't believe she was fighting for pickles last night. Well, she gave up the pickles, you know. So, let's see here. Anybody else? I'm looking for anybody else that I missed. Anybody? No, I think I caught everybody so far. Yep, that's everybody. So as more pop in, some come here a little bit late. We will say hi. There's Shadowville. There's my H-Town brother. Happy Friday to you, my friend. But we're glad to have you guys, all of you guys here for this. And today, we'll get started with what we always do, and that's me suffering through mod depression. That's right, boys and girls. This is where Ranger, like a dumbass, goes in there and tries to roll mods, and it doesn't go very well. So, as you can see, I'm still working on General Skywalker. I did get negotiated to 6 stars. He's well on his way to 7, but it's going to be a
Nice.
little... And I hate it because there's a couple guys on my show that have 7-star max Anakins. I can't beat them. God dang, man.
Dude, the ETA is so strong.
Oh, yeah, I could tell you that. But, Gas,
I can't wait until I can get mine there.
Gas is 7 stars. You know my Malik team is ridiculous, but good Lord in heaven. Oh, my God. 7-star maxed out relic Gas and clones are just, they suck. Yeah, that's the best way to put it. They suck. So, I got to get my gas going because then I can start raffle stomping like I have been. I mean, I'm still getting tops, but God, beating those gas team is such an RNG fest, man. It really is. So, but those are my kind of problems, so we'll just deal with it. So let's filter. Let's get in here and see. Oh, sign. We're going to look at the speed mods. I want to make sure I've got all the speed mods. Just focus on those. And then we'll sort these by speed. And let's see if I have any green speed mods left. I think I got them all. So we can start with the blues and stuff. Let me look here. Let's see. No, I filtered already. Stop it. Game just wants to fight me. All right, let's see here. Anything? I do have one more. All right, let's slice this one up, and I think we have some. We have some arrows. Okay, so we got a few more mods green that we're gonna get rid of, and then we'll go into the blues here soon. So that'll be nice. So let's sim. We only need 3 of these. Let's do 3. 3 of those should get it what we need. It did perfectly too. And then we will go to the other, and then we're gonna go all in. Let's get these. Come on, don't screw me, game. Come on, give me 12. All right, you gave me 14. That's good. I wasn't being greedy. All right, here we go. We're gonna slice this mod. Let's see what happens. Now, previously it hit potency. That's not good, and it has defense. I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh yeah, Maz, I hope you are feeling better. Maz, you need to let me know it was your birthday, and you didn't tell me, and I didn't get to say happy birthday to you, so you have a free voice that you can call on at any time, Maz, that you want for me to do a happy birthday for you. So let me know what you want, Maz. Ray Rock says, happy Friday, Pickle Flashes and Wookiee Strokers. Mark Annette says, TGIF. CBO97, my military brother from another mother, says, happy Friday, Ranger and RSG crew. And I think that's caught up on people in there. All right, here we go. We're going to go for the slice.
I'm back.
Welcome back, Sticky. And
Why am I sticky?
Sticky or stinky?
You're all those,
I'm neither.
You're all those things.
Oh, speaking of which, I need to probably go move my stuff from the washer to the dryer. So.
Well, another day, another failure in mods. What are we surprised about? Not a damn thing. So that just happened. So that was Mod Depression, brought to you by Ranger J 1999 Incorporated, sucking at mods since 2016. All right, bloody hell.
Are mods out in 2016?
I don't know. I just threw a date in there. Moz Kana says, "Thank you, Ranger. I was so sick I missed the stream that day. I love your NPR voice." Okay, well let's give Moz a happy birthday in the public NPR public radio voice. Today we're gonna wish a very special girl a very happy birthday. Her name is Moz Kanata. Kind of sounds like one of those swords in Japan. It's always fun. It's good times. It was her birthday, and so we want to wish Maz a happy birthday. She's not feeling well. A little bit of the crud. I think Finn gave it to her, but that's okay. So, happy birthday, Maz. There you go, Maz. Anything for you, Maz. Maz says she can get out of bed, so she's better. So there you go.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Let's see. Ray Rock, happy belated anniversary of your 21st birthday, Moz. That's the way you want to do it. Like, my mom has been 30 for a long time. Just throwing that out there. So, there you go. All right. We got that done. You know, when I get my ass kicked in mods, nothing makes me feel better than doing a roster review. And, you know, I think it's time we did that because I need to feel better about what I'm doing in this game because mods do not do it for me. So we're going to flip over here and just go right into it. And who are we doing today? Well, looky here. What's going on? What is this person? It's Grimm from RSG.
Wow, who's that?
I wonder who that is.
What?
Whoa.
What's happening?
Someone that needs to delete his account.
Start over.
Well,
Start over
Money
and buy
said,
the hyperdrive bundle.
I should just quit playing if I can't join the raids. So
yeah, you should
I figured I'd get a roster review before I quit.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Don't forget to buy the hyperdrive bundle. That'll help you too. Yeah. Buy the hyperdrive bundle first.
Yeah, once you spend some money, butthole.
For people that don't know, I'm joking.
Yeah, he's joking. Yeah.
He
not
takes the
quitting.
urban.
Not
He
yet.
takes the urban blaster philosophy.
You pay for this
He's not
shit?
paying for this
Yeah,
shit.
because
I
it's
just
that
triple
free-to-play
mollywop.
game. Because I don't pay for that shit.
I don't pay for this.
Exactly.
And of course, shout out to Grimm's Guild, Syndicate Death Watch. Shout out to those guys. I'm sorry you have to deal with Grimm. It's our apologies, but someone's got to give them a home, and they've been kind enough to do it. All right, so let's look at where Grimm's at. You're actually, I am very impressed, Grimm. You are doing a pretty damn good job in Arena now. Not too bad, my friend. Doing great in Fleet, and doing pretty solid in Arena. Getting in the top 100. Before you were pretty poop, and you were doing a great job in Arena. Well, whose account is this? What the hell is going on? We are going to look at your team. I just want to see if there's anything we can tweak or anything. Definitely need to get priority for gears, Darth. Well, wait a minute. You don't have Malik, right?
Not yet. I'm waiting for him to come out again.
Okay, so,
I should be able to get him when he drops, though.
Okay,
So.
that's good. So we'll have Malik. So make sure you save up your gear a little bit because he's a priority to gear and stuff like that. Well, no, you got to use Get 1. How much Get 1 do you have?
Not very much.
Save your Get 1. Have you not been saving
That's
your
what
Get
I'm
1?
doing.
How much Get 1 do you have?
I don't know. Like 10 grand?
All right. Don't spend any more Get 1 on anything. Save
Yeah,
it.
I stopped.
Oh. All right. Well, at least you got 10,000, so it's a nice start. If we can get just any Get 1 you get, just save it. Don't do anything with it. You're gonna, because if we know Malik's coming probably in February, then you need to be ready to get him, right? And then look at his gear, and then make sure you have enough for his gear. But for what you're going with right now, that looks fine. I want to look at your Darth Revan. Let's see what your Darth Revan is at currently with speed and stuff. Let's look at him. And GG's fighting me. Of course it would be fighting me.
I think I have him at 327.
324. Not bad. Not too
324?
shabby. Yeah, not too shabby. Pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good modding job here. Let's look at Bastila. Let's look at her. Let's look at the lovely Basti. Both relics.
Wish I could get him faster, but that's
all right.
my
Yeah,
best
I know,
speed sets on these two.
I know what it is. I know the deal, brother.
Why is it taking so long for SWGOH to load stuff for me?
It's fighting me a little bit too. All right, so 302 still pretty solid. So really good job on best speed mods and stuff. So that works. So good job on that. And I just want to look at your HK47. Let's see what you got on HK. Let's see here. All right, I want you to take speed off of HK47. He's relic. You know what you need for HK, right? Offense.
Not really. I'm still getting used to using the Darth Revan team.
All right, so HK doesn't need speed or anything like that. So you can use these mods everywhere else. Like if you want to look at my HK, for example, total offense. If you have speed secondaries, that's fine, but it's all about offense with him, especially since you have him relic. So you can go offense, crit chance. That's a great set you can put on him, or offense.
Okay, I could give him what I have on Grandmaster Yoda.
Well, no, let's not take what's
because I have Grandmaster Yoda.
Let's not take
no.
Let's not take mods from a character like Grandmaster Yoda. Let's just see what you have otherwise, but just work on that, right? So we want to have offense because we want him hitting as hard as possible, right? Because when he does his big hit, it doesn't. When he's relic, it doesn't. You don't need crit chance and all that other crap, or crit damage. You need offense because his basics. I mean, he hits hard, and so I think that's kind of holding you back a little bit. So let's get some offense on him, and you can go crit chance as well. And if you can get decent speed secondaries, anything between 10 and 15, if you have any like that on your offense set, that's a bonus. But really look for offense with offensive secondaries as your 4 best offensive mods you can do. So let's change the mods on HK. I think that's going to help you out tremendously because when HK hits, you want him to hit like a Mack truck. And I'm not talking about his big hit. I'm talking just his basic can do some crazy damage. So let's change that up. All right, let's go through your characters and see where we are for everything. Let's look what we are for Malik, and then we're going to look at other stuff and get a priority of things that we need to work on still. So far, so good. All right, let's look here. Some good stuff here. Some characters that are okay. Very nice. Okay, we're getting there. Okay. All righty. I like what I'm seeing here. All right, this is a much improved roster than it was before. I can tell you that much right now. All right, let's go to Old Republic. I want to see where you're at with that. So, don't do anything more with T3. Get that. Stop it.
Only reason I worked on him so much was because of the ship. I used the ship for a very long time.
Very nice. Your Old Republic is ready to go for Malik. Very, very nice. And next, Zeta, if you have one, you need to save 3 for Malik. How many do you have right now?
I have 2 right now, but
Save them.
I'm prepared to go down to 1 in case I need to Zeta Bastila.
You will eventually Zeta her because you see me use her lead against Grievous teams and stuff like that. But it's fine, right? You do have Jedi Knight Revan, which is good. So we've got the Old Republic ready to rock and roll. Jahani, leave her where she's at for right now. We can go back and gear her and add her to your Old Republic team for 5s. And so you'll have a nice 5s team for GAC. So you can use your Old Republic for that. Eventually we want a Zeta and Zabar, but you got the one in Mission and Karth. That's going to be a big help when you do the Malik mission. And so you'll be fine. Matt Bailey says, what are you talking about? G3 is the most important part to the GG new team. Well, we're not using the GG team, so stop it. Good point, but we're not using it, so no point in putting any more investment into that. Let's see here. Let's go to... Well, if it'll load. God, why is GG fighting me? All right, so look at your Galactic Republic. So let's start thinking long term. So the next character we need to start thinking about is Gas. Right, you having Darth Revan Malik is going to be a huge coup for you. So we'll be working on Malik, but we also need to farming the characters and working on the characters for Gas. So characters you should be farming right now is Shaak Ti. Is she part of your farm?
At the moment, she isn't. I've been farming B1 and ETA2 out of Fleet.
That's fine. Those are part of the Gas, so we'll go that. You can add her to that because Fleet. Because of how well it does, even if you have to use like a refresh, right? Use 1 refresh to get that extra energy and get Shaak Ti into the mix of that. So you could do B1 Shaak Ti and ETA, and that's totally fine, right? You can finish up.
Okay, I can do that. The refreshes for Fleet are what, like 50 crystals?
50,
I think,
50
right?
crystals.
So
yeah,
I can get away with doing that.
Yeah, do that and add that in there just to help expedite the farm, right? So we got Kenobi Relic, that's really good. Ahsoka's 11, but she does have her Zeta. Where's your 3PO? He's 6 stars, so we need to go look at your E-Box real quick. But Shaak Ti, 4 stars. Let's start getting her done. So add her to the mix of things you're going to farm. And go ahead and finish your Jedi Anakin. You might as well, right?
I just 7-starred him today.
Okay, good. So he's done. Fantastic. Cool. All right, so let's go look at your Ewoks real quick because we need to get 3PO as a part of this. So go look at your Ewoks. Oh, they're yeah, we should. They're all geared.
They still need a little bit of
9.
gear to get them to
9.
get...
Some are gear 8. We can invest a little bit of gear with 3. I mean, 3PO is something you can. I'd say let's get some gear on these guys, and let's go get 3PO 7 stars. So get them like 9, 10, and then just go do the event and keep doing it until you get 3PO unlocked to 7 stars. So you've got the big ones. So Chirpa, Wicket, Paplu, Logray, and Elder, and you should be more than able to go get him. Let's get 3PO knocked out. You've even got the Zeta on Wicket, so that's a priority for gears. Get them to like 9, 10. Go make a run for the 3PO event. Get it knocked out. It's going to take a little bit of RNG. Finn did it. You can do it too. And you should be able to knock it out. So we'll get that done, and then that'll cover your P2 phase for your Galactic Republic. But your Padme team's looking pretty solid. We're getting that team going. Don't work on clones anymore until we get Gas. I mean, we got to get Shaak Ti. So let's leave Rex, Echo, all of them for now. Let's finish up. After that, we need to get 3PO geared up, Shaak Ti done, and then Ahsoka. So you can be ready for phase 2 of the Gas event. All right, let's go look at Separatists because that's the next part of this. All right, looking really good here. We got Watt. That's really nice. So you're finishing at B1. That's really good. So he'll be done soon because he's 6 stars, right? So how far away is he from 7 stars?
Well, let's see here. I'm at 67 of 100.
Oh, so he's almost done. That's fantastic. So, yeah. So let's continue on B1. I would also say after you get your Ewok squared away a little bit, let's get Geonosian Brood Alpha to eventually want to take him to Relic, and then we can start working.
Yeah, on the Geos, I've hit the stun gun wall. It is such a pain, man.
Just worry about getting Brood Alpha at least to 12, and then we can worry about him afterwards. But you got Gear 11 on B1, that's fine. You know he's going to go to Relic. Your Saj is Relic already. So if you can get Relic on B1 and your Saj is already Relic, that's going to set you up perfectly for the gas event. We just need to get B2 with his Zeta. You have to hit the Zeta on him, and Jordica needs a Zeta in gear. Magna Guard needs gear as well. So after we get the Ewoks kind of squared away and we get 3PO, then go ahead and start working on your Separatists, getting them geared up and getting them squared away. I think that would be the team that you need to work on gear after the Ewoks for 3PO. So let's do that, and then we'll have you well on your way to getting gas, and we'll know you'll get Malik after. So things are looking a little brighter here for old Grimm. Who would have thought? And I just want to show everybody, just because I can. Let's look at how is your Thrawn, because everybody's going to ask how's your Thrawn. Well, there he is, folks. He's Zated. He's gear 12. Look at that Thrawn. Well, can't give him a hard time about that anymore.
Ooh, ah.
I know. And and your troopers and other teams like that, we're not concerned about. Let's get your big teams knocked out. So really, the only thing you need to work on is Ewoks, GR, and Separatists. Finish your farming plan, getting those characters squared away. Let's get 3PO 7 stars. Let's get you ready for gas. That's the only thing you need to be working on is for that. We know Malik's going to come, and then you can work on your Malik. You'll get your Darth Revan team squared away, because then you can take Scion out, put him in, even at 5 stars, put a bunch of protection on, and you can use him in your arena team, and you'll be fine.
That's the plan.
Yeah, so that'll be a huge help for you, and that'll help you out in GAC and TW. And then we can work on getting you gas. You're going to need the reason I'm saying you need to start saying get one is because not only do you have to get Malik, you have to get gas, and that's 139,000 get one. You got to get.
Yeah.
Find a guild doing Hoth. You'll need it.
I could do that, but
Hoth. God, I wish we did one Hoth, because then I would get like 10,000 get one, and I can 7-star my gas, and I'm like, oh God. So
yeah, I'd love to do that, but I don't really want to leave the guild that I'm in. These guys are awesome,
You could be an Uber player in a lower guild, Grimm. You'd have much easier TWs. They'd still be heroic.
Trying to recruit him out.
Still be doing heroic raids. It's not my guild.
I think it is. I think you're trying.
I'm 200 mil.
Yeah, she won't let me in her guild.
No. Well,
he had a chance. Let's just say.
Yep.
Oh.
And I screwed it up.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm thinking something much lower, like something where they're just heroic level for all the raids, right?
He doesn't.
You could be the Uber player there. You'd have so much easier TWs, and they'd be doing Hoth.
Yeah,
you get all that get one, and then once you got what you needed, then you just say,
no, okay, we don't do that, Algie. We don't just leave gifts.
I didn't say just leave. Just say, okay, I'm done, and say your goodbyes.
And then leave.
And then leave.
You just says that Thrawn puts a tear in my eye. It does. It was a long time coming. He finally got it. Got him geared. So there you go. But
I just want to say, Grimm's ahead of me now in the game, basically, because I don't have Darth Revan.
I don't understand that, Algie.
Yeah, but I still feel dirty for having to gear up freaking Phoenix.
I don't understand that, Algie girl. Why do you not have Darth Revan?
Because I am enjoying doing other things.
Do I need to do a
Well,
roster
she's
review
kicking ass with Padme, so...
Well, that's fine, but, I mean... Ouchie girl.
Yes.
You need to get Darth Revan.
Well, I can't do anything right now thanks to a certain person from Operation Metaverse who forked over $200 to gear 12 and Zeta my Dooku and 7-star him.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing that right now. I can't farm Juhani or anything.
It's a pretty damn good team with those Separatists, Ouchie girl.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't matter if he's good or not.
Yes, it does.
I
actually.
have to do it.
Yeah. We need to get the Darth Revan team going, Ouchie girl.
And
How many
I've
times
got to do Dooku right now.
I
I'm
know,
doing
but
the
after
Dookie.
Dooku, we can do. Don't make me do it out. Please don't make me do a roster review for you, Ouchie girl. Please don't.
You can do whatever you want. I'll just say nope. I ain't doing that.
Not if I give you a hard time every day.
You get it like
what
have you
I
ever
need you
had
to
a
do is
roster
to
review
farm
where
this
every
milk.
suggestion you've made, the person's like, nah.
That's all right. I will give you endless shit until you get it. Ouchie will pop in the chat like, "Hey, Ouchie girl, did you get Darth Revan? How about now? How about now?
Nah.
How about now?
Nope.
How about now?
Negative.
How about now? How about Darth Revan? How about now? Sure.
No, sir.
Get that Darth Revan? Yes? No? Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. What is Ray Rock saying?
He says
That is pretty selfish, Ouchie, not the mindset of a team player.
Oh.
What does that mean?
He's calling you out, Ouchie girl, saying you do what you want. You're not a team player.
Oh, about saying, thank you for the get one, guys. See ya.
People leave guilds
So
all the
long.
time. I'm not suggesting you leave in the middle of the night. Help recruit someone to fill your spot if you
I
feel.
know, that's what it sounds like,
but
Ouchie.
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at your mods here, and you've done a much better job with your mods since Team Money roasted your monkey ass. God. I gotta say, Grimm, you're doing a damn good job with your modding. I'm looking at your mods. It's on your arena team, characters that need it. Not too shabby. I am noticing that Jedi Knight Revan does not have a speed set on him. So we just got to keep farming. So one thing too, remember we talked about how I'm seeing a lot of mods that are 16 speed and stuff like that. Don't slice those to 6 E anymore. Just anything 18 or higher you can slice, but not anything lower than that, unless it hits a crazy stat. And you already know that because there's one on Dooku you can slice, that'll go to 20. There's one on Watt that you can slice, that'll go to 20. I'm fine with those. That arrow on Maul is pretty nice. See, that could go on your HK. You could take that speed off of Watt and put that on HK as well. You see the square? So that's 2 offensive pieces right there that you can put on your HK and have good speed. And they've got offense and offensive secondary. That one's an accuracy. That's not bad to have for HK if you're going to have anything, mainly because it's got that 20 speed. So that's kind of the way you got to think about it when you're doing your modding and stuff. I mean, Watt needs speed. You can get speed from somewhere else. I mean, Watt for me, I do a speed set and survivability, so I did health set with lots of protection and speed, but it was not a priority. Like Watt for your, because he's going to open up and go first anyway, right? Unless there's a Han. And so really, an HK doesn't need speed; he just needs damage, right? So that's the kind of stuff, the way you got to kind of think about your mods. But still, a pretty damn good job, Grimm. I'm pretty impressed. We have one on Geonosian Brood Alpha. That I don't know why offense is on him. Eventually, you need to go max protection speed. He's defense and speed. So that's actually one you might want to. If you slice it and it hits, you could probably maybe use that one for your HK. Other than that, a couple arrows. There's some purples down here and blues that you need to slice. So that are 13 speed. So let's get these mods are your priority mods to get sliced, so we can see there's some speed mods here that you need to slice, Grimm. So your priority is to slice these, especially these blue speed mods that have 13 speed and stuff on them. They definitely need to be sliced, bro. They're sitting there at 13 speed. They're not really doing you any good. So let's get them done and get them sliced so we can see what you've got for speed and keep farming speed mods, keep slicing. But your priority is the one on Luke, the one on Ahsoka, the one on Elder mission. There's one on Padme and the one on Asajj. Those blue mods need to be sliced first. Cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to farm up more materials because I'm all out.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Well,
I've been slicing like mad, man, trying to get speed, the speed mods. Yeah. And most of these actually were sliced. from grays.
That's fine, and just
green.
Yeah, you know how it works, and I don't need to tell you how it works. But those mods sitting there are not really doing you any good. So,
Very true.
So just use your GG page and just scroll down. Like, okay, there's one on Padme. Let me go do that one, and then just slice it. If it hits purple, then you know you're going to slice it again. If it doesn't, then you're like, okay, I can leave it on Padme, right? Or well, even if it goes purple and misses, you still might hit it to gold. See, that's a great thing about this blue being 13 is you have 2 shots. One of it being an epic mod, and if it doesn't hit, at least another chance of it being a really good mod around 20 speed. And for those speed mods, we need those. We need those sets, right? Because you notice that I said you didn't have a speed set on your Jedi Knight Revan, and that's going to hurt you a little bit. So, and if those mods hit really well, then you can start replacing some of those mods on your, say, your Darth Revan team and making him faster and your Bastila faster, and then you can move those mods to, say, like Jedi Knight Revan or your Thrawn, something like that. So take the mod suggestions, kind of move your mods around a little bit, like the ones on Maul and stuff like that, and then you can just keep slicing and farming. But other than that, pretty good job, Grimm. I'm pretty shocked. It's coming together nicely, man. You're doing I gotta say, you're doing a pretty goddamn good job. I mean, there's some stuff we need to switch, but the modding that you did do for those characters, it's not that it wasn't the right type of mods, but the modding you did do was with the right mindset. Like, you did a speed set and matched the mods and made sure it matched, and so I got no problems with that, man. Anything you're seeing, Finn? I know you've been being very quiet.
No, I was looking at his mods, and I mean, once he changes his HK mods, he'll probably be able to get his Bastila and his Darth Revan faster, which should help him too. So
yeah.
No, overall, you're doing a really good job with your modding, Grimm. I think what Ranger mentioned is probably the next thing, which is making sure that you're focusing speed on a lot of your speed-oriented characters. Jedi Knight Revan is kind of missing some. And again, this will all change once you get your HK unmodded from speed. But probably getting some more of your critical characters modded with some of your extra speed. I'm imagining that a lot of your like speed mods are on Ewoks because of the 3PO event. Would that be right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was forgetting 3PO.
That's what I figured. That's why I'm not really criticizing.
Because I went in without mods and it's like, oh God, I'm not getting a turn.
Yeah. Yeah, so when you start
remodding,
if you focus on like the speed-oriented characters like a Jedi Knight Revan, like your GBA and stuff, then you're gonna you'll be better off. But no issue with how you've done your modding so far. They're pretty much focused on the first few characters. It looks like maybe you've gotten through about, I want to say about 10 characters or so in terms of modding. Is that accurate?
Yeah, ones that I've actually done. The rest are kind of like all auto-assign.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Like, for instance,
and I can tell.
Well, it's mainly so
at it.
The mods that were in my inventory will actually show up on GG. You know.
Right. Yeah, and I can kind of tell by looking at it, but it looks like at least like the 10 or so that you've modded yourself are done pretty well. So if you just keep it up and start going through your roster, I'm sure they'll all be fine.
Yep, and then just move there's some mods like on Dooku that's got a health 19 speed that's gonna be sliced at 20. Dooku doesn't really need that much speed because he counters and does all that crazy stuff. So,
well, you want him to be the fastest one on the Separatist team, so he instantly does his
on
stealth.
Who
but yeah, I know.
So you want, but that mod could go like, say, your Jedi Knight Revan, for instance. You can go a little bit less speed on him, and stuff. But yeah, just like little things like that, So overall, good job. Not too shabby. You're doing well in Arena. You're doing well in Fleet. So keep it up, man. I'm pretty impressed. So we're gonna do another Grimm Ross review. We'll keep him honest. Next up is gonna be Ouchie Girl, and I'm gonna pets her to death till she gets Darth Revan. It started.
Ha ha
Well,
ha.
My ass. I'm gonna pester you till you get your Darth Revan.
Yeah, my roster is a prime example of what getting a roster review with you guys can do. Because when I first found RSG, like, I was just doing whatever I wanted, and I was at, what was it, 3.4 mil of fluff. Didn't have Darth Revan, did not have Jedi Knight Revan, didn't have Treya, didn't have any of the pillars.
Yeah.
So
All right. So if you would like a roster review, I'm going to tell you how because Finn's voice is a little poopy at the moment. All you need to do is send your GG page over to Finity in our Discord, FINITY, and then message him with your GG page and what you want us to look at. So just write a little bit about what you want us to cover for your roster review. Give him a day or two to respond. He'll respond eventually, and then once he does, he'll put you in the queue, let you know you're in the queue, and then it'll be a wait about a week to 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, and then we'll eventually get to your roster review. And then once your time comes around, Finn will schedule a time for you and date, and make sure that works for you so that you can try to watch it live or participate, jump in our Zoom, whatever you want to do. Or if you can't be there to watch it, you can at least know where it's at so you can go back and go look at it and see what we said about your roster review. And with any roster review, you can always pop questions to us after we do it to say, okay, you said this, and if you need clarification, things of that nature, we will be there for you to get those answers because we want to help you guys with that. You don't have to pay us. You don't have to do anything. However, if you do want to get yours bumped up to the front, we do offer a service to our Patreon members that our green Patreons and higher can get their roster review bumped up to the front, and you can get yours done sooner rather than later. And so that's how that works. All right. That being said, we got to get to questions. Let me pull up Nightbot because I know Finn's sitting there going, I'm miserable.
I actually have Nightbot open.
Do you really?
I'm not sure how useful I'm going to be to actually say the questions.
I'll get it, Finn. I'll get it.
I have it open. It's just,
I got
can't
it,
help
Finn.
with
Jesus.
reading.
Finn, what do you think about Ouchgirl not having Darth Revan and stuff, man? That's kind of disappointing.
I know she hasn't. She skips like every other meta, though.
I know.
That's the way she does it.
I know.
So.
I know.
Yeah, I've got a 6-star gas.
That's true.
Which is the same as Ranger.
I know, right?
Oh, ouch.
Well, it's not an ouch. It's just like it's like a big. It's an F you to me, man.
I'm gonna add even more. I'm gonna pour alcohol and lemon juice on that by saying he's gear 1. I haven't been gearing him. I have a 6-star gas in my inventory sitting there.
Ouchie. Come on. Really?
Yes.
Ouchie,
you can look it
girl.
up on GG.
I don't want to look it up. Why?
I'm
to make
busy.
you cry, Ranger.
Oh my
I'm busy.
God.
All the money that you put into from the community and everything to
And
get
she
your
just,
gas,
and she
and
just
out you
sit there
got
with,
one, and
with
leaves
gear
it at
level
gear
1 gas.
That's like smacking you in the face with a glove and then
I mean,
realizing the glove
that's
had a rotten fish.
I'm not gonna lie, that makes my balls hurt a little bit. That's painful. Wow, just
I know.
here I am trying to get cab and working all these characters.
That's Ouchie's way of saying Ranger. Talk about Darth Revan again.
Yeah,
right.
I am
There
going to
you
talk
go.
about Darth Revan again. Now that I'm really upset, now it's like you better get your Darth Revan. Get one gas.
I have a 3-star Juhani. It's not happening.
Oh
anytime
well, why are we not working on Juhani, young lady?
That's
a farm. Don't tell me it's
Uber
scary.
farming Vulture Droid. I just 7-starred Vulture Droid yesterday.
You picked Vulture Droid over Juhani? Oh my God.
Because I'm going all in on Malevolence.
Okay, Ouchie.
I skip the metas. So I skipped Negotiator. I went for Malevolence.
Ouchie, I'm not talking about that, but besides Vulture Droid, you mean to
I
tell
also
me...
don't have a Hans Millennium Falcon because I have a 3-star IG 2000.
But you're working on Vulture Droid.
If only they could see Ranger's face right now.
I'm gonna see if we can make
But
him
you're working
explode.
on Vulture Droid.
Well, not anymore because I finished him yesterday.
So what are we working on then now? How about Juhani? How about Juhani now?
Dooku. I'm
Dooku's
farming.
farmed. He's got 7-star. What about
No,
Juhani?
he's not.
He's not 7-star?
That's why good old Maurice paid to.
Okay, Ouchie. Okay, that's one.
He's got like 50 shards left.
What is he, Cantina? Hard node?
He's all of it. He's got 3.
Okay, but you can work on more than one character at a time. Correct?
No, this is my project now. I'm
No,
on Dooku.
Algie, you can work. You can
That
walk
sounds
and chew
bad.
bubblegum. Yeah.
I'm working on Dooku right now.
Don't lie, Ouchie. You wouldn't mind being on Dooku.
I love Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
There you go. See?
Don't get me wrong.
Mm.
See?
Character in the movie is awesome. I like Count Dooku.
What would
I
shirtless
just don't like
Kylo
that
Ren
scene.
say right now, Ouchie girl?
He's all right. He'll be okay. He likes him too.
Ouchie.
He's a fanboy of all the old Sith people.
Well, I mean, if you look at it this way, he's got 3 notes she can farm him on. She'll
That's
have
what
him
I'm saying.
7-star in no time.
Exactly. Right now, I'm full on working on Dooku, so I'm gonna do all his nodes until
you can do
those
all
last
that
50
and
cards are
still
done.
work on other characters.
No, I'm one at a time.
What do you mean one at a time?
One at a time. I wish I could see Ranger's face actually, because I can't see my computer screen right now. I'll have to rewind the stream later.
His skin tone is getting about the same color as his soul patch goatee there.
Oh my!
Yeah.
When he starts getting purple, that's when it's gonna be real.
Well, then you know that means I'm having a stroke probably. Red's fine, purple's bad, right? Okay, so
right.
You see Ranger turning purple. I'm not angry. I'm dying. So let's not call the hospital.
Yeah, let's hope that we don't get to see that happen.
I do say laser focus, Matt Bailey, but I say you can do it on multiple stuff. Like you pick a theme and you go with it. Archie's like she's gone to the extreme of that. Like one character, that's it. That's it. I'm not gonna work on one character. That's it. No more.
Well, it's one character from Hard Nodes, right? One character from Cantina, one character or whatever from the Fleet thing. But as it stands, since I have to do Dooku right now to fulfill my obligation.
But you can do more than one character, Ouchie girl.
But I'm just focus firing on him to finish him up.
You can focus fire on him and focus fire on a couple of characters. You watch the streams, Ouchie. You know what I'm talking about. We do this for everybody.
I don't refresh very much, so I can't really.
Why not? One refresh is all I'm asking for. All right. God. Swears like playing cards.
I'm sorry, I have to keep myself muted for a second because Kieran's here with loud music.
God damn it. You nerve-wracking sons of bitches. Oh, God. All right, let's get to some questions and get some GW going, and we'll wrap this up because we got to get ready for the live Q&A, which will be going on today. So let's select this. We don't want to run today. I'm going to run Separatists. Who do I want to run? I want to run I'm going to run the Padme team.
Oh, I got one more thing because I have to leave. I have a short little song I want to sing. Can I sing a song?
Is it about farming more than one character?
No, it's about our beloved Darth Hideous and how he feels about Finn.
Oh, well, sure, yeah. Let's hear that.
It's just a little piece of a song, but
okay.
When we were watching the marbles and stuff last night, which Hideous was participating in, he might become a marble addict.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of cool. You know how he's always in a seemingly bad temper.
He's a very angry young man, but he's lying.
Is he in the chat? He's not in the chat,
is he? He's not in chat today.
Hideous. Maybe he's listening, but he's just not typing anything.
Yeah. He's just shocked as I am.
All right. So I've discovered one of the reasons why he's always so grumpy is because he really loves Finn.
Oh.
And it creates a kind of cognitive dissonance inside.
A dichotomy of Darth Hideous. Okay.
Yeah. So it goes, he hates himself for loving Finn. He just can't wait for the stream to begin. He's always grumpy from the conflict within. That's why he hates himself for loving Finn. Ow. Thank you.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I have to go now. So,
all
bye,
right.
everybody.
Love you, Ouchie.
Bye, Ouchie.
Bye, Ouchie. You're gonna kill me.
I'm sorry. Get some water to drink.
Oh my God, that was fantastic.
That was awesome.
Oh, Lordy. That's fantastic.
Speaking of, I got a quick question for you, Finn. With the set in one fleet for GAC, do you just do anything or do you do your best fleet for it?
You're not trying to win, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually put my lowest ships and undersize it. So I only put in like the starting lineup plus my endurance, which is my lowest one. But it doesn't matter. That's if they want to attack, they can at least get some bonuses and stuff with their fleet. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You're trying to lose, so if you're not going to attack, then it really doesn't matter what you place on defense. It's actually better to play something easier just in case they accidentally attack or something, which is unlikely if they're trying to lose too.
Science. That's science, baby. All right. Oh my god. All right, let's get to some questions here.
That's so good.
Ronan Zai says, have you seen the Darth Revan Walk combo for beating max gas teams? I have not. I may have to try that out.
Really?
At this point, yeah. It's like, good lord.
I mean, I'm that's what I'm running in Arena is a DR bot combo.
Yeah,
I wonder what
you need Malik to make that work.
Oh, okay. Well,
because,
that makes sense.
Yeah. No, I'll have to check that out. Matt Bailey says, question, I don't get characters on the first pass. I have finished 7-star gas and 7-star Malik. My clones are gear 12 and my gas is relic 4. Can I please spend my get 1 to gear up my clones? If your gas is 7-star, it is? So, yeah.
I would
still hold off, man. Yeah, let's hoard that shit, man. Seriously, because we've been burned.
Unfortunately, we don't know for sure that they're not going to release something else,
No.
right? So I would still create a cache of your get ones while we're still waiting, and then spend once you get over that point. Now you don't have to save all 68,000, because while you're spending it, as long as you're not like one that refreshes the guild store, it'll take you some time in order to spend all of your guild currency, anyways. So you can probably save somewhere around like 55,000 or 60,000, and then you can get that remaining kind of like 8 to 10,000 get while you're finishing up. So I would probably try and save that much and then spend over that, just to be safe, because we don't know how they plan on releasing things.
All right. Let's see here. Next question. Is this Grimm's alt? No, it was not D-Perks. Nobunaga question. Do you think that Zeta Mall Nihilist gas counter that has been making the rounds has the potential to be reliable as a Grievous nuke team? No, I do not. Sorry. I just don't. Oh, God. It's not. I mean, I cannot emphasize to you guys how stupid gas is at 7 stars with the clones. I'm facing those teams, and they'll one-shot you without even thinking about it. So, I need to see more before I would even sniff coming on here saying that, oh yeah, that'd be great. And from what I've seen, it's not even close to being reliable. It can work. I mean, anything can work, but I've not seen it. So yeah. Bone Jones, is RSG going to stream the Q&A? Yes, we are. RSG Vormax, Skewers, question. How sad would you be once CG finally gave us something new and is another paywall and our bug new content tune? We're not going to be bummed at all. I mean, we're not even trying for it. So, I mean...
when have they released something that isn't a paywall?
Right.
At this point, if you start getting upset with the fact that it's a paywall, then that's just silly. Yeah. We can get upset at how much the paywall is. That's different than the fact that it's just a paywall. We know for sure that it's going to be money-oriented.
Yeah.
Don't be delusional hoping that CG is going to make some like massive changes. They're not. Everything is going to be a paywall. The new Rey and Kylo are going to require the new Sith Trooper Huck and at least Resistance Hero Finn. Plus, it's probably going to require another marquee that's about to come, and you're only going to have probably about 2 weeks in order to get them, which means that that's going to be a paywall, and that's the way that things happen in this game.
That's how things have always happened in this game. Is for the first 6 to 8 months, new tunes are paywalled. You can only unlock them via either the event or a marquee, then spend a shitload of money, or wait, and then they become farmable. The event comes back after you've managed to farm all the tunes that are needed for it.
Yeah, and so I mean, yeah.
But then again, that's how mobile games work.
I don't think it's the fact that there's a paywall. I think that's the biggest thing that's always bothered me. It's just the sheer amount of money that CG requires for some of these characters to get unlocked. I mean, you look at it, it's just like, it's insane. Like, I don't mind something costing money if it's reasonable. But they've never been reasonable with what they require. You know, that's the thing.
Like
that bothers me the
$400
most.
minimum.
Yeah, I mean that's insane.
And that's if you're
money
lucky.
for a mobile game. See, and that's what bothers me. If it's like maybe max like $100, and I'd be like, okay, yeah, you want to get them, pay it. That's cool. But when it gets to $400 plus and like almost $1,000 for some of these that have come out, you're like, good Lord. It's like, oh my God. And that's why they've made the profits that they do. They know what they're doing. I think that's bothered me the most. It's just like, do you live in the real world? I mean, I know you guys at CG work. You're not millionaires. You guys know about having to pay bills and stuff like that. You know, you want to play a game and you want to enjoy it, but it's hard when you look at the numbers and of cash you got to spend. You're like, no. God. Proper catch. Question: I have a 6-star negotiator and I'm 0 out of 100 currently. Should I just finish off the final star before moving on to malevolence? Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yes,
absolutely.
Dude, I've been watching videos of people fighting, you know, malevolence fighting the negotiator fighting malevolence. They both beat each other on offense.
Yeah, it's not like you're missing out on anything.
So I mean, it's not like, you know, you're going to be
you're missing out,
hurting yourself.
Yeah. So just
farming either one,
and you're actually hurting yourself by not getting negotiator to 7 stars before you go unlock the other ship.
Well, actually, you're not just hurting yourself; you're hurting your guild, because the light side GOTB requires 7-star capital ships. Mm-hmm. So it's best to finish them off, the stars off.
I agree with that 1,000%. Runner's Eye question: Cubs did a video on the Darth Revan walk counter. You place the weapons mod on Darth Revan, which gives him a speed boost and makes him hit harder. Okay, cool.
Actually, it wasn't Cubs. It was, what was his name?
I'm sure Cubs covered it. I mean, Cubs.
Yeah, I watched it. It's from Grand Admiral TV and DRA.
Okay.
And I watched the video. All it is you, instead of like Sith Trooper or Sith Marauder, you put Watt in there, drop the Blast Tech mod on Revan, and then watch your team destroy gas teams.
Which I can do because my Watt's ready to go, so I may do that. But see,
it's impressive.
See, the conundrum I'm in is that I'm about to have in a week or two my own 7-star gas. So for me, it doesn't work. But if you don't have gas and you are looking for that counter, you do have Darth Revan. That's actually pretty solid. Watt's an incredible character. I mean, he really is. Good Lord. And mine's 7-star. He is stupid, man. He is so stupid. Unbelievably stupid on that team. So, yeah. It's like, ugh.
But yeah, like, he put those buffs on Darth Revan, then toppled Anakin and proceeded to wipe out the entire team. Then Anakin got up, smacked Malik, and Malik went, I won't have that.
Well, you can even put the defensive buff on Malik, which is going to be stupid as well, because that's going to make him get his crap back, which makes him even more potent. So yeah,
it's an impressive video. I linked it in
I'll look at that because
chat if people would like to watch it.
I'll look at that because that's pretty cool. I like that. Let's see here. LW question: under what circumstances do you take lower speed mods to 6C? Are there any secondary stats that are worth it? I need more 16 mods for pilots.
It's not the secondary stats. You take lower stats to 6E based on the primary stat because you know what it is. If the secondary stats aren't good, then you ignore them. But if you have a character that needs a particular stat and you don't have anything, but you want to increase the damage, then you, for example, on a crit damage triangle or something like that, that's when you'll slice it. It's rarely going to be that you take a mod to 6E because if they're not good secondaries, like if you have like 2-2-2-2 down the board, nothing hit like 4 or 5 times. If you take that to 6E, it's almost always because of the primary stat, not the secondary stat, and that's because you're low on something like offense primary or crit damage primary, and you need something like that, and then ultimately you replace it, and then that mod can go onto like a fleet character So you have that 6E mod on someone that you don't use very much, like an Akbar or something like that. So yeah, it'll be a focus on the primary.
Yeah.
The second.
Well, that's like when you looked at my roster earlier. I had several 6E mods that were junk, but they were 6E'd and put on fleet characters, specifically for the speed boosts and stat boosts for the ship.
All right, I'm just doing a PvP match. Doc Ravage question: do you think there's any chance they'll make these legendaries like JTR with different stages of unlocks so lots can have a chance to at the character but really only usable at 7 stars?
No, I think they're actually just going to be a straight 7-star unlock.
I don't know. I think they're going to be dicks to us again and be like, oh, hey, here's 2 new characters in the Get One store.
Yeah, see, I think they're going to avoid the Get One store because it's too much of a hot button issue right now. So I think they are going to give us, but it's going to be a 7-star, but the 7-star is going to require you to have like 22,500 recommended characters with like 20,000 or maybe like 21,000 as a minimum to even enter type thing. I don't think it's going to be a very easy entry fee on that. So we'll see. It's kind of difficult for them to justify that kind of GP requirement, primarily not because of veteran players and because the top end Krakens and stuff will probably be able to do that, but it's more because of the newer players. And if they're trying to get people involved with Galaxy of Heroes based on Rey and Kylo as part of the new movie, new players are going to come in and not be able to really understand why this is so highly priced or so difficult, where they don't even have a chance to attempt the event. So they have a fine line to walk with these, but I have a feeling it's going to be pretty high requirements, but 7-star unlock.
All right. Tech Jericho question: what's the best mod set for Fies and what relics party for the clones? I have all gear 12, no gas yet. Speed, tenacity. I think I did speed and tenacity on Rex. Some people have gone offense with him. You can do that.
Did you say Rex or Fies?
You said Fies, but you said all the clones. For Fies, just very, very tanky. I just went very tanky with him.
Yeah, some combination of tenacity, defense, and health.
Yeah, that's usually your best bet. The other clones are just offense, crit chance.
There's multiple ways that you can mod Fives. I mean, I've seen people go like crit damage on him or offense, as well as some, like tankiness, and not even worry about speed because he's always countering and stuff. And that's pretty brutal when he double taps your guys on a counterattack and kills your guy.
All right, see if there's any more questions, and then we can wrap this up. So if we can get a little break.
I think we got like two or three more after that.
So we'll see here. Yeah. Question from Gav P: what's the optimal way to mod your gas squad? If your gas is under 7 stars, you really want to go speed and protection. You can't. If you can get good offensive secondary stats, it's fine. But it's about survivability with gas. He's going to counter anyway, but he's so squishy. So you definitely need a lot of protection on him. That's what I've been using on mine. We just talked about the other clones. I mean, that's pretty much. Ooh, I got stun cuff. Ooh, that was a nice little pit raid rewards there. But yeah, we talked about the other clones. Matt Bailey question: what does Malik gain? Wait, does Malik gain health when he has the tank mod from Watt? He gains. Watt gives protection and health back, I think. So protection will turn into health for him. But yeah, even getting health, any health regeneration and stuff like that.
Let's see here. Let me pull up Watt here. I think it's not the tank one that you give to Malik. It's the
is it the regen one, right? The health.
It's the med pack, because then he regens health and protection.
Yeah.
That's
what I meant. I think I misspoke.
The tank one only regens protection, gets rid of debuffs, which you don't want. on Malik, because you want those stacks of ferocity on Malik, don't you?
Yeah, you want ferocity. Okay, so McHealth19 question: didn't you guys used to have a video of the week where you would highlight an upcoming YouTuber's video? The Watt TR3 video made me think of it. We used to, but not as many YouTubers and stuff like that. But maybe it's something we can look into. So maybe we'll think about doing that. RSG Vormax question: pick one. Fleet battles reworked to improve or make it more fun, or two, new content full of bugs. I seriously, for me, it's just get all the bugs fixed. If they didn't put out any new content, just give some characters and literally just spend a month or two fixing the game, I would be thrilled. I mean, honestly, I'd rather stuff be working before they moved on to something else, and get a lot of this crap fixed. Which just seems like they're doing some of that with what we just mentioned with the.
Yeah, like for me, I'd pick number one.
Shards.
But I'll tell you what, CG's picking number two. Those aren't bugs, they're features.
Yes, I did get that, Matt Bailey. Thank you very much. He said, did you get to my video on the ABBBY thing? Yes, I did. Thank you for that, sir. And I will not use my energy until 1:30 because then I flipped over. I'm already maxed out, and so then I will finish my dailies then. So there's method to my madness. I'll leave it sitting there for about 24 more minutes, and then it'll flip over. Then I'll use my energy. I actually use crystal refreshes at that point too, and then do all my hard nose, so light side battles, cantina, stuff like that. So yeah, I'll do that then. All right. You'll just have to deal with it, Vormax. Your OCD will just have to suffer. There is method to my madness, and it works. It makes sure, it guarantees, because that way, once I flip over at 1:30 here in about 24 minutes, then I get my 600 done. Then I don't worry about it. So there's a reason why I do it, and I go right for all the characters and stuff that I'm farming. So there is method to the madness. All right, with that, we're going to call this one done. So we will be back in 2.5 hours for the live Q&A for CG. So with that, make sure you give us a thumbs up and subscribe, guys. We really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today. Always a fun time. We will be back for the live Q&A and doing that and having fun like we always do. So with that, on behalf of myself and the crew, thank you guys so much for stopping in. Have a great rest of your day, and we will holler at you later. Peace out.